rising. I hope all is well on this beautiful day. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. It is an amazing day. I am sipping my tea. I am charging my Orin on the trees. And I wanted to take a moment to reflect. And this is an amazing reflection because I live in Louisiana and this is Mardi Gras season. And Mardi Gras season is the happening season for the parties and the overindulging of all of the unnecessary things, the things that were marketed for fun. And really, I realize now that although there are good times in those moments, there are also times of things that don't serve a greater purpose. And fun is, fun, I guess, is what you make it. And then there are consequences sometimes that come with fun. And I sit here approaching my 5-year sobriety date, and I can reflect on all of the times in which I overindulged in fun, extracurricular activities. I would spend tons of money. I would eat tons of garbage. I would drink bottles of booze. I was overindulging in things that had no greater purpose. And today, to be able to sit here, and yes, my children want to go to a parade, so today we're going to accept the challenge and I'm going to bring them to a parade. And I can do so in a different way now. The fun is pure, innocent fun without all of the unnecessary hoopla that comes with what I had been told that fun was. And I don't know what day it is now that I've started this fruit thing. I didn't really keep I notice that when I set something, when I say, okay, I'm going to start fasting on this day, or I'm going to do some changes on this day, I set myself up for, I don't really have very much success on those days because it keeps playing through my mind that, oh gosh, now you're supposed to be fasting and you're supposed to be doing these things. And so I'm not always successful. But I have noticed that if instead of talking the talk, I just begin to walk the walk, I'm successful. I'm successful in it. So that's what I did. I believe now, I know that it was like 7 days, probably 4 or 5 days ago. So maybe I'm going to say this is day 12 or 13 or so on solely fruit. I haven't had anything yet. I wait as late as I can to break my fast. I sip on my herbs. I take in my waters. I do my protocols. My breathing is so clear that it's undescribable. Even before I was putting things in my body that was tampering with my, those dogs. They're caged up. I must forgive them for their... I would be barking too if I were in a cage. I was in a cage. And that's what this video is about, really. Is that I was living in cages of things that society had told me I needed to do, or I needed to do, or programmed to do. And I stepped out of that cage. Sometimes I kicked and screamed to get out of the cage. I did. But finally, I'm free of that cage. And it feels so amazing to be free of that bondage, of a cage, of what fun is, or what health is, and how we are supposed to get there. And I'm sitting here on day 12 or 13 or whatever it is, on simply my own intuition, my own knowing, my own guidance. I have never been this clear in my mind, ever in my life. All of the mucusy diet in which I had partaken from childhood, and then I, went haywire with unnecessary bandages to fix things that were so clogging my thought process and the way my body felt. And then I did it society's way, and I went that way, and how I was supposed to fix all those things, and none of it worked, because I was looking outside of myself for something that I had this entire time. This healing journey is so amazingly beautiful. I have never felt better. I'm going to take my children to a parade, and we're going to have a great time. And I can watch and observe, and I don't have to partake in it. I don't have to partake in it. This will be my I'm going to say 4th year completely sober. Yeah, because I probably went to Mardi Gras the year before. Yeah, I was probably highly intoxicated on all of it, the food, the beverages, the drugs, or whatever it was, just trying to fit into society's norms. And this year, I am going to take this whole experience in completely sober. Wow. Big ups to you, sis. On only fruit? You're gonna go embark on this journey on only fruit? I sure will. And I have more energy than all of them. I don't know how many people will have natural running electric energy that they'll be running on and feeling just as delightful tomorrow morning as I feel this morning. I love the taste of fennel. Fennel is good to me. I love it. And so really that's all I wanted to share. That when I started this thing 4 or 5 years ago, before I was sober, mind, body, and spirit, I thought that on this side of it, it was going to be boring. I thought life was going to be boring. You mean I don't get to do and eat and do I don't get What fun is that? It was such bullshit. This, where I am today, in alignment, I know who I am without anything outside of myself. Wow. And I did it. Was it easy? No. Heck no. It wasn't easy. But I am the most powerful I have ever been. And that made it all worth it. And that's really all I got. We'll be doing a live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time. I hope everybody can join us and we can kumbaya together. And Alexis is a beautiful soul that I met on this journey, and we are taking the same path. And so we've decided that we were going to join forces together, and we were just going to share our experiences, and we were just going to answer some questions that people have, because I get questions in my box, my inbox all the time about just, different things. And I feel like maybe some people don't ask, so they deserve to know as well. And so we'll share the questions and the answers. If there's, if you'd rather remain anonymous, shoot me the question and I'll answer it. And I won't even, I would rather acknowledge you. But if you don't want to be acknowledged, that's cool too. And we'll be answering all different sorts of questions about Oran therapy and protocols, and how we got from eating king cake to eating 12 days of fruit, and how we, managed to eliminate all the unnecessary and get to where we are now. And so I send beautiful, positive, healing vibrations to all of you. I love you all. Have a great day.